Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about personal branding, and by the end of this video you will know exactly what personal branding is about, and you will know how to create your own right, true personal brand. So if you're excited, keep on watching. The first very important thing to know is that your personal brand is not about your logo, not about your fonts, not about your colors. Personal brand is a gut feeling, and your personal brand is the gut feeling that people have when they think about you. Why is personal branding so important when it comes to selling your services? Because we buy emotions. We buy feelings. If you think about the last time you bought something you really wanted, how did it make you feel? And the price that we are ready to put into something is directly related to the value that it brings in our life, to the transformation that it makes in our life. And the emotions that make us buy are different from one person to another. Let's take the example of a Prada bag and a handmade leather bag by a man in the south of France with sustainably sourced leather. According to who you are and the things that you value, you will have a tendency to go more towards one bag or the other. And these things depend on the value you associate with the things related to the bag. And if the two bags were the same price, you would choose one over the other for some very clear reasons and for how it makes you feel. So the creators of these two bags are not hoping to sell to the same person, they're hoping to sell to some very different people, because the emotion that is attached to the bag is different and the motivation to buy the bag is different. So by building your personal brand, your objective is to talk to the ideal person for you and to talk to their emotions and the emotions that will make them buy what you have to offer. So the fundamental of creating your personal brand is to know your customer persona, your dream client, who is the ideal person you want to sell to, the ideal person you want to work with. I am going to explain in next week's video exactly how to find that person. So if you're interested, you can subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and then you don't have to think about it and you get a notification. So the reason why you want to know who is that ideal client for yourself is because you want to talk to their feeling. You want your personal brand to resonate with these people, to show them that you have a lot in common and that you are the best person to work with. So you can think about Mr. Potato Head, for example. That's a metaphor that I heard from Bastianelli, and I'm gonna link her video down below. So the idea is that you have your Mr. Potato Head with a lot of things inside. And the things that are inside are different parts of who you are. The fact that you like dogs, the fact that you like cooking, you like marketing, you have studied this, you have experienced that in your life. All these things are inside your Mr. Potato Head. And the objective is to take the things that are relevant to speak to your ideal dream client. Because probably your ideal dream client, they will also have maybe an interest for a special type of cooking, and you will be able to connect over that. That is the idea of personal branding. It's showing the parts of yourself that relate to the person you want to attract in order to make a true connection. And the very important thing is that no bullshit allowed. Only the things that are true to you, that are a really, really deep part of yourself, should be the things that you show in your personal brand. Because there is one thing about people bullshitting, is that it doesn't go very far. So all these true, beautiful things and unique things about yourself, you can package them in your story. Your story is a very big part of your personal brand. You might find your story a bit blah, or you've heard it so many times, or like you don't feel like you want to share it, but actually your story, it's so important for people to connect with you. For example, my story that I think I don't actually talk about enough. I was a lawyer, I had a fancy job on the Champs-Élysées in Paris, and you could have thought that I had made it to the top of the life, but I was actually very depressed, very sick, I had chronic fatigue, and I wasn't enjoying life at all. I realized that the life I was living was based solely on fear, and that I was making my decisions based on fear, and I decided to base them on desires so I could get a life that I would really enjoy. So that's how I left my job and I became a business coach. And you can keep on telling on your social media bits and pieces of your story. You don't have to repeat the whole story all the time, but you have to have something that is cohesive and that makes sense, and that you always refer to in one way or another. The second component of your personal brand is your expertise, your technical knowledge. And when I say expertise, it's your expertise in terms of what you teach, what you know. So for example, how to start a business, and also what you know out of your life experience, your being expertise. The third element is your vibe, your general vibe. How you speak. Do you move your hands a lot like me? Your hair, your eyes, your smile, your voice. Be consistent in who you are, your story, your values, what you believe in. Be consistent on how you speak. If I start tomorrow being like, oh, mother, na na na. If I start like swearing like a chartier, we say in French, you guys won't recognize me and you won't like connect with me anymore. So be consistent also in your way of talking and in your way of expressing yourself. Walk the talk. Do what you say you believe in. Incarnate your values. If you're an empty shell, people are going to see it and they're not going to relate with you. If you are all into like sustainability, for example, don't only talk about sustainability as part of your personal brand because you think it's trendy. Be sustainable. Be the change you want to see in the world. So I hope this video was useful, and give it a like if you liked it. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel to talk about persona and dream client next week. So thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye!